What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So I got some information, man, off the Boxing Kingdom website, and they were basically mentioning that Shannon Briggs and Luis Ortiz might be fighting for that WBA regular heavyweight title of the world in February. You know what I'm saying? You know, the man Shannon Briggs, you know, he was supposed to fight Lucas Brown for that vacant WBA regular title, but the man Lucas Brown tested positive for a banned substance, okay? Now the man Shannon Briggs, he's out there now. He ain't have a dance partner. Well, it looks like if this man pending, if Luis Ortiz beats, what's the guy he's facing up on this weekend? I think his name's George Allan, right? George Allan, the guy who fought Dylan White, and he went the distance with Dylan White. Well, you know, this guy, if Luis Ortiz gets through him, which I'm assuming, and I think he should, he will, in my opinion. If I had to put money down on it, I'd definitely put some money down on Ortiz. Well, you know, the man is going to be fighting Shannon Briggs come February, man. There's not a date, but this is something that Eddie Hearn has been hoping for his new start at heavyweight, you know what I mean? Trying to get him a title shot. And, you know, eventually I think that Shannon Briggs and, Luis Ortiz and Shannon Briggs, they'll probably be competing for versus Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, for a heavyweight title, you know what I'm saying? You check it now. The man Shannon Briggs, you know, this guy Shannon Briggs, he's about 44 years old. You know what I'm saying? 44. And you know, the man Luis Ortiz, they say he's 37, but in my opinion, he looks about 45, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think this is a fight, you know, that I'm not mad at this fight, you know. I think the man Shannon Briggs deserves a shot at a title from anybody who has a title, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, or even the winner of that Louis Parker versus what's his name? Hey, what's the guy? Excuse me. Louis Parker versus Anthony. Louis. What's his name? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank, man. What's his name? Joseph Parker versus the Ortiz kid. You know what I mean? Not Ortiz, but Andy Ruiz. There we go. Got me thinking of all these Hispanic names. Excuse me. Andy Ruiz, you know what I mean? They fighting tomorrow in New Zealand for the vacant WBO title that, what's his name, Tyson Fury vacated, you know, because he got drug cocaine problems, you know what I mean? Now, this is a good fight in my opinion. You know, two older guys, like I said, Luis Ortiz, they say he's 37. He looks more like he's 45, you know what I'm saying? But I think it should be a good fight, you know what I mean? And I think Shannon Briggs deserves this shot. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these two fighting, you know what I mean? I think Shannon Briggs is definitely a better power puncher. I think he's definitely a better, He's definitely a better, body puncher than Luis Ortiz, you know what I mean? Luis Ortiz just came off that fight with Malik Scott, went the distance with him. A lot of people thought the fight was boring and Luis Ortiz looked terrible. But, you know, you got to consider who the guy he fought in front of him, you know what I mean? You know, Malik Scott is not just going to be a guy who's going to stand in front of you and trade, you know? He's going to be on his bicycle all night, all day, and every day, you know what I mean? So, you know, the man Luis Ortiz, he won basically every round in that fight, so no shame in his game, you know what I mean? And on the real, all them guys he was knocking out before were a bunch of nobodies, you know what I'm saying? He beat up Latif Coyote, but Latif Coyote, in that fight, Luis Ortiz was under a banned substance. So, you know what I'm saying? So who knows if he would have beat up Latif Coyote if he wasn't on no PEDs, you know what I mean? And Shannon Briggs, like I said, is definitely a more relentless puncher. Definitely a guy who can get fellas out of there, especially early in round one, man. If he gets it popping in round one, it's a wrap, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a good fight. You know, both guys possess serious power, but I think Luis Ortiz, I'd favor Luis Ortiz at this juncture of both guys' careers, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section what you think about this fight, and I'm going to catch you on the next vid. B Marsh Boxing, thanks for listening. Peace.